Dzień dobry, witam bardzo, ale to bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym epizodzie Zagrajmy w Starfield. Powrót do roboty, Ryujin Industries. Gdzie mam lecieć? Volvo. Ja już tu byłem kiedyś? Byłem tu. Neon. Neon.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
Patrz, Industries, no. Ryujin Industries. Ja czym ja będę się zajmował? Może nauczą mnie trochę... Holy shit! Stary! Ale macie tutaj... Holy shit! Smoka mają. Panie. Wow. Dział operacyjny. Kurwa, jakbym się w Cyberpunku obudził.
I suspect that if I were confined to life in an office like this, someone would end up being stabbed.
I hope you're more prepared than the last one. Have a seat.
Jednak on był Garcją? Opcjonalne? No zróbmy te opcjonalne, ale dziwne. Dobra.
Can I help you?
Lane Garcia.
You must be one of the candidates that 𝗵𝘁replicate is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know.
Mam kilka pytań.
And hopefully I have some answers.
Co możesz mi powiedzieć o Imogen?
𝗵𝘁replicate is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for 𝗬𝘂𝘶, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much.
Czym zajmuje się Ryujin Industries?
Oh wow, you're serious? Well, Ryujin is the tech industry leader in the settled systems, mostly known for neuroamps, which exploded on the scene about 15 years ago. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, various quality of life improvements for the home. We're like a full package. If you really want more info, I'd recommend reading up at one of the kiosks. They've got this company's entire history listed. At least the history they want you to know.
Okej.
Good. That's one of those types.
The time I wish to speak to you.
Back, I see.
Poradzę sobie.
Great. Well, good luck then. I'm sure I'll see you on your way out.
It has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories.
Jeżeli chcesz porozmawiać, to jestem.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends.
To znaczy wybranymi.
It described the people of House Varun. We who have been promised to serve the great serpent now and forever. In exchange, he promises to care for us when he returns to his domain.
Wydaje się, że być zaskoczona.
Yes, very. It was not what I was expecting. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the great serpent do not matter, for they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them.
Nigdy nie jest łatwo po stracie przyjaciela.
It's not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo, and zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. 𝗂𝘅𝘁𝗶𝗃𝗃 and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them.
Boisz się, że minią cię za twoją ucieczkę?
No, maybe. I don't know. It all happened so fast, and I've had so much time since then to replay it in my head. Wonder if I should have done things differently. In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side.
Dla ciebie zrobię wszystko, Andrea.
Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw 𝗂𝘅𝘁𝗁𝗁𝗁.
Konflikt lojalności. A jest tutaj, no. No dobra, ale najpierw zaczniemy.
Suspect that if I were confined to life in an office like this, someone would end up
Korpo grę.
Than the last one. Have a seat. And your friend can wait outside. I'm sure they understand.
Make sure they understand that in the end, they need you more than...
All right. Just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart, Yuko, is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
No, zatrudniać tylko najlepszych i najzdolniejszych, więc jestem.
I'll be sure to let our marketing team know their phrases are catching on. but I hope that's your sense of humor showing. Not to say we don't have our share of self-important attitudes here. In fact, you'd fit right in where some are concerned. But, moving on. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this?
Firmy potrzebują silnych liderów. Jestem tu, by pełnić tę funkcję.
Something tells me you aren't joking. And I like to think I'm a pretty good judge of character. You may have 0 experience, but leadership skills go far here. How motivated are you to succeed?
Mam się wszystko, aby wykonać zadanie.
All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
Błagam, jest twoje. Za 5 lat będę prowadzić tę firmę. Być częścią technologicznej przyszłości.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place for that. Considering your education, I'm sure you could reasonably find a place in that department. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for 𝗎𝘁宜𝘀𝘁𝗁𝘂, and you should get served right away.
Ja ci powiem. Praca roku. Gdy przynieśli kawę. Przed chwilą uratowałem świat. Pokonałem karmazynową flotę. Dołączyłem do tych United Colonies i tam dowolnych z Free Star Galaktyki z coś tam. Kurwa, i teraz idę po kawę. No i dobra, no i co zrobisz, no. Nowa kariera, nowy ja. Ale też czuję, że... Kurde, szkoda, że nie było odpowiedzi twoje stanowisko. To było prima sort.
Yes. Hello and welcome to Tyria.
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit that got to replace me.
I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty 𝗬𝘂𝘶𝗁 just to get replaced by this nobody?
Przykro mi.
Yeah, I bet you are. No one's ever sorry in this business. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me.
I believe you have grossly misunderstood the situation. If you put the gun down, perhaps we can come to an understanding.
Perswaduj.
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail? And I think you know where this is headed.
No umrzesz.
Hey, I'm not... Look, at some point, 𝗬𝘂𝘶 really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down.
Oczywiście.
You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
Each of our baristas undergoes enhanced training to ensure
Co jest,
Hey,
kurwa?
no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them.
Wciąż czekam na zamówienie.
Yes, of course. Oh, and please let I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors,
Zajebiście.
brewed using the secret techniques of ancient Earth. By the 𝗬𝘂𝘶𝗶𝗹𝗍. And you
To jest praca w korpo.
Scram, I'm on duty.
Dział operacyjny. Co, to ja przejmuję tą firmę, co? Ryujin będzie moją firmą. Jecha! Pogadam z tobą.
Hey there. I got the memo from Imogene to add you to the system. You must have really nailed that interview.
Dzięki, pewnie się jeszcze zobaczymy. Fenomenalnie.
Well, with an attitude like... Anyway, just wanted to welcome you to the dysfunctional family.
Słodko. Nienawidzę go. Żartuję, żartuję. Nie lubię go.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup?
Zaczepił mnie wasz były pracownik.
Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now.
Wow.
So, congratulations. You've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
You were right to talk the situation through, rather than letting it escalate.
Dzięki.
You say that now, but let's move on to the details. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main
Szybko poszło.
duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
Dlaczego... Jak mam zapewnić firmie sukces?
Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful approach is necessary. You're basically removing obstacles from the equation.
Okej.
Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting.
Okej.
There's always work to be done.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute and junior operative the next. Gamden Cho. Supply. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around.
Baristka powiedziała, że 3 razy osobiście sprawdziła kawę.
Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terra Brew coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions.
Dzięki.
Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go.
Dziękuję.
Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Niesamowita historia, naprawdę.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you.
Mam nadzieję, że podoba ci się to, co widzisz.
That depends on your actions going forward. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator 𝗡𝘩𝘪 and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to.
No jasne, tylko że ja oba te stanowiska jakby już minąłem, nie?
Let's hope your best is good enough.
Ja z tym jestem dogadany, nie? Poza tym mam lepszy kontakt niż wy, tak szczerze. Z tej strony wolisz?
Just what
I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations.
Więc to ty dbasz o dobry wizerunek Ryujina.
Yeah, me and an entire department at my back. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
Nic, nie musisz się mnie martwić. Okej.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So,
Dobra.
any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Mhm.
Coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but TerraBrew it is.
Może Ryujin powinien przejąć TerraBrew.
TerraBrew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass TerraBrew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm 𝗏𝘁𝗶𝗹𝗹𝗪, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up, which hopefully won't be often.
Ja nie mam wpadek, więc nie będzie żadnych cięć.
We'll see. We've yet to have an operative with a perfect record. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Super. Bawcie się dobrze.
My next assignment can start soon. Enough.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
Motyw przewodni nie da się przyłapać.
That doesn't surprise me. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We've reason to believe that our friend...
Dobrze. Ale ten kweścik mamy za sobą, więc dziękuję wam bardzo serdecznie, że ze mną ten czas spędziliście, a tymczasem będę leciał. Do usłyszenia, no i cześć. Dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie mojego materiału, mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Jeżeli wam się spodobało, pamiętajcie, żeby kliknąć kciuk w górę, zasubskrybować i kliknąć dzwoneczek, wszystko, aby zawsze być na bieżąco. Jeżeli macie coś do napisania, napiszcie komentarz, dzięki temu będę wiedział, że jesteście, że wam się podoba i przede wszystkim, że chcecie, żeby tych materiałów pojawiało się więcej. Dodatkowo, jeżeli chcecie się wdzięczyć za to, co robię i podoba wam się moja praca, pamiętajcie, że możecie kliknąć w moją nazwę, wejść do strony głównej mojego kanału, kliknąć opcję wesprzyj i za 2 zł, 10 albo 30 zostaniesz wspierającymi według waszej tutaj chęci i potrzeby oddania trochę tej dobroci w moją stronę. Dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie, trzymajcie się, do usłyszenia i życzę wam miłego. Bardzo serdecznie dziękuję wszelkim wspierającym za to, że jesteście. Dziękuję tym, którzy byliście wspierającymi i dziękuję wszystkim tym, którzy po tym właśnie filmiku zdecydowaliście się na wsparcie. Przede wszystkim to nie jest tak, że wspieracie osobę, która ma tysiące widzów. Wspieracie małą społeczność, której dzięki każdej osobie z was, każdej złotówce, którą mi przelejecie, każdym 2 złotym, które jesteście wspierającymi ptasiakami, za każdą tą jedną osobę bardzo serdecznie dziękuję i za każdą tą złotówkę dziękuję, ponieważ dzięki temu po prostu mam chęci, mam motywację i przede wszystkim mam dodatkowe finanse, które pozwalają utrzymać ten kanał i utrzymać wszystko, co się wokół niego dzieje, włącznie z kosztami prądu, kosztami kupowania nowego sprzętu, kupowania nowych gier i w ogóle całego czasu, które spędzam, czy to nagrywając, czy to streamując i czy to, jeżeli w przypadku wielu sytuacji rozmawiając i wspierając osoby, które w jakiś sposób czują się gorzej. Więc moja działalność jest bardzo szeroka i cieszę się, że doceniacie ją. Jeżeli ktoś z was czuje się gorzej i chciałby ze mną porozmawiać i ma jakieś takie problemy, możecie do mnie napisać, zagadać. Wszystko na Discordzie, a link do Discorda w opisie.